Hey, all of you beautiful souls. I wanted to remake this video with some fresh perspective and updated, information. Now, why are you not achieving subliminal results? Now, if I'm going to answer this question, I gotta be brutally honest, like I'm talking to a brother or a sister. So, right, just imagine that I'm, right, your brother or your sister. I laugh because it might be a little strange if you're, right, new to this YouTube channel, but I consider myself a very honest person. So, the first reason you're not getting subliminal results is because everything first starts with your subconscious mind, right? We have paradigms that are habitual sets of patterns, everything in your life, from how you work, how you wake up, your morning routine, your night routine, how long you want to sleep, how you sleep, everything, how you work out, how you eat, everything starts with your subconscious mind's paradigms, right? We have Baby Yoda here. When Baby Yoda is a baby, his subconscious mind's wide open. He's taking all the information. Now we could get even more deep into physical, right, paradigms, which could be, brought down from other bloodlines or, our parents, but that's a whole nother topic. But what we can agree and what we can discuss here is that everything is a paradigm. Now, what we have here are paradigms that are going to create resistance, that are going to not want subliminal results to really occur. Have you watched the movie Inception? If not, I highly recommend it. In the movie Inception, we have these bodyguards. And when I teach the online subliminal class, or when I taught it, I used these analogies, or this story, right? These bodyguards in the movie Inception were the subconscious resistance, the subconscious installments. And by Jolly G, these psychopathic families that own all of the media have implanted a lot of bodyguards, dark, shadowy bodyguards, right? A little bit of fun, guys. Now, what we want to do, though, is like in the movie Inception, you need to sit down and mastermind and plan and meditate and be very brutally honest, take a look on the inside. Because the number one paradigm, is not wanting to change, right? This resistance to change. And when one doesn't like change, and a lot of people say, well, I want to change for my subliminal results. But when you stop and look at the rest of your life, all I really honestly see is somebody that doesn't really want to change. Doesn't want to change the way they drive. They don't want to change the way they work out. They don't want to change their morning routine. They don't want to change their night routine. Like I said, I'm going to talk to you like a brother and a sister. So what we have here is this resistance. And how do you overcome that? By changing the paradigm, by listening to subliminals, embracing change. Be it more change easier and grow more. But the honest reason, and people think Seiluke is a subliminal creator that just wants to be a self-help guru because he hit it big in his life and he went through a lot of drama and a lot of blah, 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 blah. That's the number one message I preach, is to discover yourself, true self on the inside, to where you can let go of all these dogma masks and labels. And when you truly discover yourself on the inside, you want to change. You want to fail, because you realize failure and change allows you to become a greater version of the person you are on the inside. Because obviously through self-love, because you now truly understand yourself, you want to change. So that's the first biggest resistance, is you need to just develop this instantaneous acceptance and embracing change and growth as a good thing. Because whatever is not growing is dying. Quote unquote Bob Proctor. Right? Whatever is not growing is dying. Not just the change, but how do we create resistance, right? Everyone has a subconscious mind, unless if you're from the, Pluto, right? Inside joke, Pluto, right? Pluto's not a planet, or is it? Now, let's stay focused. So everyone has a subconscious mind. Now, where we have the resistance or bodyguards that are just like this tug of war, right, is when someone doesn't really understand how subliminals work. A lot of people just heard the brother and sister say, hey, I changed, my eyes are more green, or they say, oh, wow, my brother or sister is healed miraculously, their cyst or their wrist is healed. I want to get in on this, genie magic. And they don't ever really stop and understand how subliminals work. And then guess what? Subconsciously, they don't understand, and there's a lot of tug and war going on. Or they achieve results, but then they soon go away when they have a doubt, because where do doubts come from? Ignorance, right? So that's the second key. The little tiny pieces are not drinking enough water, right? We need to be drinking water. the lack of energy. They have too much physical activity, or they're burnt out before they even listen to subliminals. Number 3, as I said, just negativity, right? You need to get rid of all of the subconscious bad juju first before you start listening to physical subliminals, or you're going to have bad energy. What do subliminal creators mean when they say you need to have positive vibes and be Bob Marley, right? Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is going to be alright. What does that mean? No, I'm not asking you to sing, although singing, your cells literally respond to the singing and the notes that you sing, right? The words that you speak, the molecules and electrons and particles actually respond to the words that you speak, but also subliminals, the affirmations and subliminals. So we got to get rid of a lot of this bad juju in our subconscious mind, and it takes time. It doesn't come overnight, and I will be honest in saying that. And a lot of people's egos, because they haven't discovered, they're not living from within, they still have a big ego or something, they can try denying that, but it takes time. Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't become Arnold Schwarzenegger overnight. Did he become amazing and reshape the entire world of bodybuilding? I'm not saying I support steroids, no, of course not, but will I admit that? Yes. Did The Rock, or did Oprah Winfrey, or, you know, was Rome built overnight? No. But was Rome effing amazing? Oh, even a fool would not deny that Rome was amazing, right? Even a fool would not deny that Oprah Winfrey has one hell of a career, right? And has impacted tons of lives. But did that come overnight? No. But did it monumentally happen? Something that's historically epic? Yes. So we can achieve epicness, we can achieve this historical awesomeness, but it's through the paradigms that we have. It's through the paradigms that we keep building and feeding and nourishing. You don't just plant a garden and once that garden grows, you just stop, you know, pruning it and trimming it and, you know, wanting to, you know, take some of the branches and, you know, parts of the grown plants and grow even, you know, new baby plants and so forth. Yeah, I love gardening because gardening is life and life is who we are. You all have a beautiful day. These are the main reasons why you're not achieving subliminal results. I love and appreciate all of you. Don't ever stop discovering yourself. Don't ever stop growing yourself. Don't ever, ever, ever let anyone tell you that you can't, because you can. The subconscious mind is limitless.